Hey Holmes, ¿dónde es la chicas de? This is Club Boardwalk. They got the hottest motherboards in town. They got the capacitors on her. Romente, Holmes?
Oh, gadget!
Today we're building an Intel X99 based custom water-cooled desktop. For parts, first we have ASUS X99A Intel Socket 2011 V3 motherboard. Supports 22nm processors and Turbo Boost technology. Supports max 64GB DDR4 memory. Next, the Intel Core i7 5820K, a hyper-threaded 6-core processor with a base clock speed at 3.3 GHz and a boost clock speed at 3.6 GHz. Next up, the lightning fast Corsair Vengeance LPX DDR4 memory, 4x4 16GB kit. Next up, for the graphics, the ASUS GTX 980 4GB 256-bit DDR5 PCI Express 3.0 reference card, installed with the EK FC980 GTX nickel Plexi Waterblock and a nickel finish backplate. Next, for the power, we went with the Corsair HX750i high performance ATX fully modular 80+ platinum power supply with all Japanese 105 degrees Celsius capacitors. For water cooling, we went with the XSPC EX360 Crossflow Series copper triple fan radiator kit with XSPC 760-inch tubing and coolant CPU 380i water block. And this is all being chilled with the Primo Chill UV red water coolant. The radiator fans are being replaced with Corsair SP120 Quad Edition fans in a push-pull configuration. For just in case, we're installing an LG Blu-ray burner. For the case, we're going with the Corsair Graphite Series 780T. Okay, the first thing you want to do is install your processor. Go ahead and you can put in your memory chips and put on your water block. Now if you haven't tested your board yet, you may want to pull on an aftermarket cooler and the power supply, hook it up, test and make sure your board works. This is a functioning board. So we're going to go ahead with the install, and it's going to kind of speed up and slow down throughout the video, but you're going to get the overall install. So let's go ahead and begin. Let's install this CPU and have some fun. I've already wiped down the processor top and the water block to make sure it's nice and clean. So go ahead and sit her in there. Oopsie. Alrighty. That's gotta be the wrong way there. I guess I should have followed the little arrow. Alright. Come on. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and apply some thermal paste here. Alright, so we're about done with this this build here. So next what we're going to do is let this run overnight, kind of like a little leak test, and see if we all good to go. So far it looks really good, and most of the air bubbles are already out, but yeah, I still see some, but we're going to get rid of those. So I'm going to have all that cleaned up for you, pretty much have it all put together, and I'm going to do some benchmarking, so we have some benchmarking out there ready for you. And I also didn't show that I had a SSD drive and a mechanical drive, which I just got in a few minutes ago. So I'm going to actually have those on the next video, show you what drives I'm putting in. And that's pretty much it. So look out for that next video for the conclusion. And thanks for watching.